From blockbuster movies to hit TV shows, these days, comic books rule the world of entertainment. And one of the most popular comic book writers is Mark Waid.
I've been writing Daredevil for Marvel.
With more than 3,000 comic books under his belt, you've probably read something he's written. Superman, Batman, Daredevil, even the Avengers. And would you believe he lives in Muncie?
So yeah.
Mark didn't always live in central Indiana. He actually grew up in rural Alabama, reading, what else? Comics.
I was always the little kid, and so I got picked on. But these superheroes were somebody I could look up to, or characters I could look up to be, champions, and they fought bullies and they fought bad guys, and I really fell in love with them.
At 15 years old, he saw the first Superman movie with Christopher Reeve.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
That was what he calls his life-changing moment.
And I felt like he cared about me. I knew he was a fictional character, but still, in that moment, I knew that I still wasn't sure what the rest of my life was going to be, but I knew it was going to be about Superman.
Fast forward to now, and Mark is a heavyweight in the superhero universe. He brought us into his Muncie office. This is where he dreams up a new comic every week.
I'm constantly 5 pages of Avengers, and then this afternoon 5 pages of Princess Leia, and going back and forth, and it's a miracle that I can keep it straight.
Sometimes those storylines come right from the streets of Muncie.
It may have made an allusion to a meth lab found in a certain big box retailer, yes.
He's talking about the backpack meth lab found at this Muncie Walmart back in March. It inspired Mark's Shield comic about a janitor who finds a dangerous backpack in a school. So how in the world did he get to Muncie in the first place?
A girl. It's always a girl.
That girl is Christina Blanche. The two met at a convention 5 years ago. He was living in Los Angeles. She was working on her PhD at Ball State University.
So Mark moved here, and we really liked Muncie.
Now the two co-own the Aw Yeah comic book store in downtown Muncie.
Central City is overrun by alien creatures who seem to be in search of water.
Together, Mark and Christina are fighting the forces of a growing digital world to keep stores like this one alive.
You can go to Amazon or whatever and get a comic book. But if you don't know about comic books, there's no place, there's really nobody to ask there.
For example, I had no idea there was a comic book about a Pakistani-American woman.
Is it based on me?
I know.
Probably not. But Mark says it shows comics are changing for the better. Superheroes are more diverse, but the stories are still the same.
You don't give up. You have integrity. If you believe strongly in something, if you believe the world needs to be different, fight for that.
And don't think we didn't ask him what he's cooking up next for the Avengers.
We've got some plans. We have some plans for the idea that the Vision may not be the good guy that we think he is. We have some characters named Warbringer coming up. That's one. There's a massive Marvel Comics villain coming and to throw down on the Avengers. We've got a few things coming up.
What's that like?
See my name like that? It's still pretty cool. Honestly, after 30 years, it's still kind of a charge to go in and see my name on a book.
So how much longer will Mark Waid keep writing? As long as superheroes keep fighting for good.
Let's just assume that if I'm allowed to write comics, they'll probably find me on my deathbed with a keyboard in my hand.